All right.
Okay.
Here we go, boys.
Boy.
Is
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that tape? Yep.
no more left.
No more lies.
Oh,
Oh.
That's creepy.
Nirvana.
From your secret friend,
Jeffrey Wright. Yes.
who?
I like this.
Ooh, I love his Gordon
Like the
already.
feel.
Yeah.
Haven't a clue. Let's play a game. Just me and you.
Oh.
Oh.
Any of this mean anything to you?
Oh!
I like it.
I like it.
I dig it. I dig it.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
Ooh, Zoe.
If you are justice, please not long. What is the price for
I like his
your
suit.
blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Hello, creepers. Yes.
I'm vengeance.
Yes! Yes!
There it is.
This guy's crazy.
25, 30% of the movie?
Keep going.
Oh, and the score!
Oh.
My God!
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
What?
Oh, and he's got the raccoon eyes!
Oh.
Oh!
Fellas.
Two-Face.
Oh!
Fellas.
Somehow I got ahead of you guys, so I was keeping quiet.
Oh!
Well, Ray, you wanted the flames from the car.
I did. I
You
did.
got 'em.
I wanted atomic batteries to power.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved it.
Oh my God! And that's only 25%. I mean,
Yeah.
like
That looks great.
that.
How did
That was
they
a-
shoot only 25 or 30%?
That was
so
a real
far?
teaser. That was a real teaser.
That was a trailer.
That was a real teaser trailer. Seriously, that was.
That's
Can we talk about this?
Yes! I mean,
How
turn this
is
thing down.
how is that only? How is only a quarter of the movie? But what is he talking about? Only a quarter, 30% of the movie shot.
I'm sorry, fellas. I have to tweet.
I
I have to tweet this real quick. I want
the where's the official account where I can like tweet out like that footage? I mean,
Discussing Film has the trailer up already.
oh, I'm just I that's amazing.
This is
Wow, that looked great. It has such a great aesthetic to it. It's unlike any Batman film we've seen up to this point. Wow.
yeah,
That
this
looks
is
great.
incredible. I don't even know what to say. Damn.
So
Who are
where's
you
the
supposed
official?
to be? You even got a little Ben Affleck down there in the Martha Rescue.
Oh no,
The end of
that combat that was straight out of.
He was he was not given any. Oh, there's a Matt Reeves.
Oh,
tweet.
Matt Reeves just tweeted.
Okay, so that's what I've been waiting for.
Oh, sorry. I didn't go with the Matt Reeves one. Oh, here's the Batman.
Where is it? Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, my feed actually, I didn't notice at the beginning. Did you notice that the old school WB logo at the beginning?
Ooh. fellas,
Looked like the 70s.
It was, yeah. It did look like, yeah.
is this not like the animated series in Gotham by Gaslight come to life? Like,
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
the fact that he's there while the cops are investigating
Yeah.
yes,
is like,
and
so-
even fighting the people in the interrogation room.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
This
interesting.
looks
So
crazy.
he has a much more cooperative relationship with the police, apparently. I got to turn this off because we're recapping everything.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shut mine.
Yeah,
off
that
too
looked
for now.
great.
That looked incredible.
Yeah.
Fellas, what a day this has been, and I am grateful I got to spend it with you guys.
It's been
It's
awesome. And we
This
have
really
a lot
has
of
been, like-
favors to make up for.
Yeah, you
I
really do.
just, I was,
I want.
I have
Oh,
no
sorry.
words.
Yeah. That looked
Yeah.
really good. It was a little weird for me seeing, Batman so lit up, when he was
Yeah.
around the police. Part of me just kind of like wanted them to kind of dim the scenery a little bit, but
They
that's
still
always
might,
pretty
too.
unnatural.
Oh yeah.
But man, was he wailing on that guy.
It
my-
looks
right?
so good.
God.
Oh,
Dude.
it looked really good. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. This is going to be a great part of the story of Batman, like time wise, to really explore.
Okay,
Gordon
now I'm
looked
definitely getting
fantastic.
Shirt.
Oh
Wright
yeah,
looked really
that
good.
shirt is sold.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I am here for this movie.
I mean, and the titles at the end, like the way the animation at the end, it's like,
So that title was $0 $1.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
So why the question marks? I was thinking
The
two
Riddler.
face.
Riddler.
No, it's Riddler.
Yeah, it's Riddler. Yeah.
I know,
Riddler.
but why the twos?
Because it's the same number, so you can replace them. It's a code, so you can replace them with the same symbol because of the same number.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I understand it, but I'm trying to think: is there more to it? Because he's really gonna be playing on the mystery side of this thing, and World's Greatest Detective, and so just like how deep is this mystery?
In case anybody wants to know what Chris's thoughts about the trailers were.
What are they?
Yeah, I can't see it. Read it.
You're gonna have to
It
read
says
it, bud.
holy. I can't read the last word. It says holy F.
Okay, yes,
Gotcha.
And then he just said it again. Holy F. There you go.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is great.
That's
this
This-
is incredible.
This was a huge success.
This
absolutely.
is amazing. I mean,
this
this.
was-
and-
Talk about changing the narrative.
Oh, absolutely.
This is DC is like they're kind of
Firing
running
on
the
all
narrative right now.
cylinders. Yeah.
They have never had their act more together.
No,
Than what
this is
this
the best
was.
they've ever done.
We are
By far.
talking a complete 180 from anything we've seen prior to anything like this.
Well, and the great thing, I'm going to tell you right now, DC Fandome is such a huge success because it allows them to give the audiences hungry for the content more than just a Hall H panel that only goes to the 6,000 people or so. I mean, this is to the whole world. Everybody that has an interest in this property is watching it right now. I mean, this is like, you'll be seeing this. You'll be seeing this every year. DC Fandome. You may see it twice a year. If I was them, I would have a couple events a year. Because timing wise, not everything always works out that whatever date they select that everything is quite ready. Have a couple different dates and just feed this stuff out. Oh man, this was great.
Well, and I think we've said it more than a few times. Is like this is the future, and I really don't think we're just saying that because of COVID-19. I feel like it's really we've seen that the tea leaves have been very clear on this the last couple of years with the perception of San Diego Comic-Con, the perception of in-person events as opposed to stuff on streaming, and where the industry is headed with respect to streaming, and how wider of a net you can cast with your hype with something like this, as opposed to exclusivity for anybody that is fortunate enough to get a pass and be down there in person. Like this really is the now. This is the way things are headed.
It's the same delivering content. We talk about the ability to reach the people that want your content.
Like right, and the
like right
fact
here.
that we're all able to experience this
together,
even though we are all not a single one of us is in the same state.
Right.
No, but whoever said it earlier, it's like, okay, we're going to meet back here for this one. It's like, that's what Comic Cons are like when you go to them. And
without all the hassle.
There's a way that we could digitally, virtually all attend a convention together. And who would have thought we were ever going to get that opportunity?
No.
And it's so much fun. And yeah, even when we were on those breaks, I jumped in and I'm talking with this group of guys that I talked to. I'm talking with that group of guys, like all these different people from all around the world being able to celebrate this today. And just what a colossal win this was, this entire
gigantic win. This is a game changer in terms of getting directly to the fan base, getting us amped up. I mean, and this is like, and they learned a lesson pretty quickly here. They split this thing up into 2 different days. I mean, I'm telling you right now.
They here's the thing, and they didn't fall into any of the pitfalls that San Diego Comic-Con at home fell into.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, did they just already have it feels like they already had a plan, because I don't know if they could have adjusted as quickly. If they went, "Oh, this was a screw up, let's fix this," or had they already planned it this way the whole time? Because I mean, they had people looking like they were interacting with each other. They avoided the whole thing feeling like one giant Zoom call.
Yeah.
This was pre-packaged and pre-produced, but yet this is how you pre-package and pre-produce, and you don't get San Diego Comic-Con at home.
Well, here's the difference. Well, I was gonna say, here's the difference. The people putting on these panels, like, these are professionals that like produce visual content.
They also had more time than Comic-Con at home. So they didn't have to rush through it. Comic-Con at home is like, we have 5 minutes to throw this together. Okay, it's a Zoom call and that's all we got, and we'll run a clip at the end.
Yeah.
DC, Warner Media, they actually had time to think about it, to plan, to what's going to work best, and to be creative with it between the Shazoom call, which worked so well for that as a Zoom call, but it was so creative versus what they did with Black Adam. I mean, how did Black Adam have that good of a introduction when they haven't even started filming?
Good old boss logic.
Versus Snyder footage, versus the Suicide Squad behind the scenes, a traditional Wonder Woman trailer, and now a Batman teaser trailer that 25% is all they've shot, and that's what they've got.
That's what we got. That looks like a full movie.
It looks like they're in post.
Yeah,
Seriously, looks like
it really does
at this point. And I think it's clear that they were thinking about this before any. Comic-Con at home. You're right, Brent. They didn't have as much time because that was the last minute thing. They were expecting to have a live event. They didn't as a result of what happened in the world. Clearly, AT&T and Warner Media have been considering this for longer than before. We already knew they weren't going to be at Comic-Con this year. So this has already been in the works. They were already figuring out, they already had things laying in wait to put this together. And it's AT&T. So it's not like they don't have experience in being able to do digital events like this. They most certainly do. And so from a technical standpoint, they know how to pull this off without a hitch. And it absolutely showed in this
and the thing that's nice about this too is that there's been something for everybody so far. Like, there's just literally been something for everybody. It's so great. And then they have that extra day where we're going to get even more content.
Yeah.
Going to be TV related news, and I'm sure some more comics related news.
And there might be another movie related one at this next date.
Yeah.
Because we were kind of talking ahead of time, like, we still don't quite know what that mystery panel was. I'm not convinced that mystery panel was supposed to be what we saw. And, I think Brent and I were speculating before we all got together and started on this. What if there was something like they thought something would be ready and they're not quite ready to lock down,
like a legality sort of deal or something like that?
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that was one of the things that also pushed this thing apart,
Right.
And maybe that mystery panel will be another big announcement. Like, what if we get the Man of Steel 2 or the Air Cut, or things like that. Yeah.
They've heard everything else so far. Between that and the even the Air Cut's been acknowledged, at least on Twitter. I mean, there wasn't anything today, but come on. I mean,
there's still time for it though.
Yeah, you're totally right.
I mean, especially to come out before the Snyder Cut, there's plenty of time for them to finish the Air Cut, which my understanding is it needs far less work to complete than what Snyder's does. And so if that's the case, they don't need to announce it as early. Yeah, it'd be awesome if they had, but they don't need to have.
You're exactly
Yeah.
right, Brett, because like, you know,
Put
you
up-
just look at the stuff we got today. There's tons
Yeah.
that we're going to be talking about the next few weeks.
Oh
right.
my gosh, yeah.
So you didn't need to show us. You didn't need to show us completed footage of Suicide Squad. You didn't
Right.
need to show us, or you didn't need to make an announcement about Man of Steel 2 if that is in fact happening. You didn't need to, like the air cut or anything else
Right.
beyond that. Like the smart play, which it seems like they're kind of doing, is I think they're just kind of spacing these things out because that is the smart play. You got to keep the energy going, right?
Well,
You gotta- you
and
gotta
Lee
prime
said that.
Yeah.
In terms of like the special events and like
Yep.
like when he was talking about crossovers. But that was one of the most gratifying panels I felt of the whole day. The Multiverse 101 panel. That panel was like church. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, it was like it felt like they finally listened.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I said when we were watching it, it was like either one of two things happened. Either some executives have felt the same way we have felt this entire time, or somebody finally got the memo. That
You didn't get the memo.
I think Hamada was the former. I really do. I think he was, and that's especially when you consider when he was put in charge.
Right.
After the Justice League debacle, I think he was an executive that didn't agree with what they were doing before, and part of the reason he was put in charge was because he didn't agree, so that he could take them into a different direction. So.
Well, fellas, I'm having trouble deciding. Do I get the logo T-shirt or do I get the Pattinson T-shirt with the red stripe and the Batman?
Where are you at?
I need to look at them again. Is this the Amazon link that?
It's DC. Where is it through? It's I think it says
Scott's
like,
in an Amazon link this morning.
Oh, it's the Design by Humans link?
Yes. Here, I'll post the link in the chat here.
Thank you.
And then.
Oh, you know what they've been doing? So what they've been doing is they've been waiting until the panel is over before because I had this up earlier and it was only up to Black Adam. Now the Batman stuff is there. And you know what? I want
a long sleeve though. I wish they had a long sleeve tee. That'd be sick.
If you go to the
beggars can't be
Amazon
choosers.
store, I thought they did.
Okay, gotcha. Let me check. I know that they did for.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
I love that it's now completely official that the title is The Bat.
Look at this one. It's the DC Fandome logo, which I kind of want to have in a shirt. And inside the A is, it appears to be John Stewart. It's the Green Lantern one. I think I will get that. Add to cart.
Oh, and if anybody wants the actual long sleeve, there's the link for it. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
So, I mean, what's the difference between the Design by Humans stuff and the Amazon stuff? Is there a difference?
No, it's the same. It's the same.
It is.
You get it a little bit cheaper on Design by Humans. It's $4.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's $26 there.
Wouldn't have
And on
thought that.
Amazon, it's $30.99.
Oh.
So almost
Well,
$5 more.
But I'll get free shipping with Amazon.
Yeah, see, that's the other
Right.
shipping costs from Design by Humans.
Yeah, 'cause
might
it's-
push it to the Amazon price.
Yeah, it was that's exactly what it was. It was like $4.99, so it pushed it up to the exact thing. So
Would it be bad to just get more than one shirt that says DC Fandom? It's like the blue logo is cool. There's one with the Justice League logos all underneath it that looks
I'm
cool.
getting Swamp Thing and the Batman.
I think they're designed, Brent, for you to ask that question and then decide you're going to buy them all.
Well, I won't buy them all, but there might be 2 of them in my cart. So we'll see what happens.
Where's that link again? That Amazon link. Scott texted the room. Oh, here it is. All right.
This is incredible.
Great day.
It's a great day. No, this was a great day.
Guys, let's wrap up our thoughts. I know we've all kind of pushed the boundaries today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my goodness. This is the longest we've talked. This is the longest we've talked like as a group. Like
we'll have to have another roundtable here soon.
Yeah,
When our
absolutely.
wives when we giving them some attention.
Yes, yes,
Well,
we will be.
Maybe for our first Squadcast Media Live program.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
So
Awesome.
Jennifer's like, you're still recording tomorrow too, right? I'm like, well, that's the plan. So.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me insofar as how this day has gone off. It's
No,
been
I honestly, if anyone wants to complain, suck it. I mean, that's
Sure,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yes.
I could not agree more. Could not
Yeah.
agree more. Right there.
Yeah.
It's-
There's so
Yeah.
much more that is going to come.
yeah.
I
We didn't
mean,
need to get it all today. That would be a waste of good publicity.
it really would.
I
It
like
really
these
would.
DC Fandom shirts.
I've
Might just buy 2 of them.
Awesome.
I've
Well,
got-
fellas,
got like
I-
5 in my
pleasure.
cart.
I am fine waiting a little longer for Break to sell out as far as being a Snyder fan.
He's already there.
We're good.
He's in
Yeah.
denial.
The thing is, you do got to remember, back in 2016, I was excited for the Justice League movie. Like, if we go back and listen to the episodes, I have the receipts. I was excited for it. Outside of Barry's
he's got
costume.
the receipts.
Outside of Barry's
Awesome.
costume.
Yeah.
Which
All
now you're okay with because you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Because it's going
But it was
away.
always going to be that way.
That's
Yeah.
but now he's seen it.
And now
He's seen it
right,
now. It's in his
I got
hand.
it. Okay.
I have proof now that it's going away. It's not just a dream.
Okay.
It's awesome.
So, guys,
All right, fellas.
I will see you guys later.
Yep.
That sounds good.
Go see
All
your
right.
family.
All right. Good night,
All right.
fellas. It's been a pleasure.
See you guys.
Take it easy.